Well, good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Tuesday, July 19th, the 16th week of Ordinary Time, and the feast day of St. John Plessington. And he was around in the 1600s over in England. In fact, he is one of the 40 martyrs of England and Wales. But he was an English Catholic priest who was executed by the English crown for violating the ban on the presence of Catholic priests in the kingdom. So he was making sure that he still celebrated the sacraments and did his priestly duties that he made his promises to God for, and then he was martyred during that period of high tension over there in England. So that is St. John Plessington, and since he is a martyr, could not find what he is the patron saint of, but he is one of those 40 martyrs of England and Wales. Today's gospel is from Matthew chapter 12, verses 46 through 50. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. While he was still speaking to the crowds, his mother and his brothers appeared outside, wishing to speak with him. Someone told him, "Your mother and your brothers are standing outside, asking to speak with you." But he said in reply to the one who told him, "Who is my mother? Who are my brothers?" And stretching out his hand toward his disciples, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my heavenly Father is my brother and sister and mother." So right here, Jesus is not giving us he's not dissing his mother. And he doesn't have any brothers. Clearly, we know he's the one true Son of God. And he's the only child of Mother Mary and Joseph, the foster father of Jesus. Because we need to keep in mind that in Hebrew language, and back in those days, and when this gospel was written from Matthew, the term brother was used interchangeably and was almost a synonym to cousin. So was there family bloodline relationship there? Yes. But did Jesus have any brothers and sisters literally of how we think of it today? No. You got to go back deeper into that term. So whenever people say that, saying that he was not an only child, they need to do some more research. But anyway, what is Jesus saying here? Because he's not disrespecting like Mother Mary or his cousins or his family members, but he is saying that to truly be part of the family of Jesus, you have to align yourself with God's will. So let's see what the Word Among Us says. I think they do a pretty decent job of kind of meditating on today's gospel, and it says, "Whoever does the will of my heavenly Father is my brother and sister and mother." Jesus was a family man. He loved and honored his parents and his relatives. So when his family arrived on the scene, we might have expected him to interrupt his teaching to enthusiastically greet them. Instead, he took the opportunity to teach an important lesson. As blessed as it is to be a member of Jesus' immediate family, it is even more of a blessing to be united to him by doing the Father's will. To understand why Jesus would say this, we only have to look at the Gospels. His entire life was centered around doing the will of his Father. Even as a boy, Jesus was drawn to the temple, my Father's house, despite the fact that Mary and Joseph were frantically searching for him. He spent entire nights in communion with his Father, even after what must have been exhausting days of preaching and healing. There we are. Have a great day. God bless. Keep it real. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.